Breakfast of champions. Donuts. 500 calories. Good morning. It's a little after 7. I think the theme for today is don't be ruled by fear. Definitely a little bit freaky with the mountain lion yesterday. I also heard it during the night. It did the like woman scream thing. It wasn't super close. Like you can kind of tell it was far away. But I definitely heard it a few times. Which of course is like, oh no, I should never hike alone again. But that would be ruled by fear. So I'm going to hike alone. I'm just gonna make sure that I do not hike alone in the evenings. The other thing is, so I had a really hard time finding a campsite yesterday because I kind of dilly-dallied while other people chose campsites, and then I found a good spot, and then I realized there was a really dead tree right next to it, which is called a widowmaker because they could like fall over on you. And I tried to find something else for a long time. I was looking around for other options for half an hour, and then I moved my tent, and then that was too slanted. I tried something else and that was too slanted. Finally, I just set it up next to the widowmaker, even though you're not really supposed to do that. And I just hoped, this tree hasn't fallen yet. It's gonna be an exercise in trust and faith that it's not gonna fall today. Definitely dreamed about it falling, but yeah, so I took a risk, played a little bit of Russian roulette there a little bit, but probably a little bit low risk, but anyways, the goal is either 20 or 25 miles today. We're gonna go to 20 first, see how we feel, and then we might push on. After the 20, it's like a 5-mile actual climb, which is rare in Oregon, but exists. So we'll kind of just decide how we feel at 20. Yeah, it's really cold this morning. I refuse to take my puffy off until I can feel my hands, because my hands feel pretty cold. And I pretty much don't sweat until my hands are warm, so I'll be fine. But yeah, it's cold. So there's a logbook, and I'm happy to say there's a decent, this is all from yesterday, there's a decent number of hikers in front of us, which is good to know. One thing I appreciate about Oregon is how many leaves there are, especially giant ones, which is very nice for saving toilet paper. Just pre-wipe that and then finish off with one instead of multiple. It's really nice. Pro tip, don't be scared of plants. They're useful. Just don't use poison oak. You're gonna have a bad time. Or poodle dogbush. One strange thing is I have yet to see a single mosquito in Oregon, which, rest assured, I know they are coming. They are coming. But yesterday we camped near a little pond, so I was expecting it to be really boggy. Not a single bug, not a fly even. 0 bugs. It was really weird. I have yet to be bothered. It's gonna happen, but I will enjoy yesterday and maybe even so far today for the lack of mosquitoes. There's something big making loud sounds. Hey, hey, hey! Probably a deer. But I don't want to chance it. Hey! Are you a bear? Or a deer? Or a mountain lion? Or a human? Well, now it's quiet. I'll just keep walking and assume it was a deer. was brown fast. Gonna assume it was a deer. Yeah, I think the movement was also the deer-like. It was too fast, honestly, for me to see exactly what it was, but probably deer. Definitely a deer. It is looking very curiously at me, very scenically. One thing I've noticed with deer is if you keep talking at them, they won't be that scared because predators are silent. So if you're silent, that's more. It's interesting. I didn't see any deer in the Sierras or the desert section, even though we went through plenty of mountains that have deer. And now here I am in Oregon and I'm seeing like 3 to 5 a day. Interesting. And here we have the third deer of the day. So my statement, though it started as an exaggeration, is true. Onwards. There's a cute little pond over there. Not sure if we'll get to see it or not. As in, if the trail is going to go close to it or not. Alright, I've gone 7 miles now. My average is horrible, like less than 2.5 per hour. I think I just like keep getting distracted and stopping to look at a deer and just stopping to take this picture and that picture, stopping to listen to what was that sound. So I don't know. Everyone else has the same. Like right now I'm ahead. I just took a break with Growler, Spice Rack, and Cookie. And then I decided to leave first because I'm slow, you know. But like, yeah, we were all talking about how we feel like we're really slow today for some reason. But oh well, the walking is really easy. Not flat, but very rolling hills up and down in a way that is nice on the muscles and tendons and stuff. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go at least 4 more miles before lunch. Maybe a little farther. I'm really hungry, but I'm trying to save it for lunch. Because I've got a huge lunch planned. I have summer sausage and pepper jack cheese that I packed out, and it's gonna be amazing. Alright, 0.3 away from lunch. It's a little outlet to a reservoir, and there's a bridge there, and it looks pretty nice. I'm so hungry. Whoa, I almost fell. I'm so hungry. 0.3. Should be super close, but always feels like forever around lunchtime. The head pack. Look how amazing this is. I don't know what it is, but my pack feels so heavy and uncomfortable right now all of a sudden. Like, if I didn't know better, I'd think someone snuck like a boulder and put it in there, because all of a sudden I'm having like back pain and it feels so heavy, and clearly it's lighter than yesterday because I've eaten food since then. So I don't know. I wonder if one of the straps adjusted weird or something and now it's sitting weird. I don't know, but it feels so heavy and hard right now. Alright, I'm within 3 miles of 20 miles. But I think people are going to want to keep going. I don't know. I've been struggling since lunchtime. It hasn't gotten any easier. The terrain's not that bad. And I've just been like struggling. And I was fine for lunch. My pack feels really heavy. Sometimes that happens, I guess. Ups and downs, ups and downs. Okay, I appreciate my trail family so much right now. Basically, today sucked. We just hiked so hard all day with almost no breaks. We had like a 20-minute lunch break, that's it. And we did 20 miles before 4 p.m. And the entire time, first off, I was feeling weird after lunch, like my body was hurting. And it felt really hard. So that was happening. But second, like I was denying myself breaks because everyone was just hiking so fast, and I was trying not to fall too far behind, and we had agreed that we were gonna meet at the 20-mile mark to decide if we were gonna camp there or do 25 miles. So I didn't want to make them wait super long. So basically, I'm struggling more than usual. I've had 0 breaks, or very few breaks, and now I'm denying myself breaks because I'm trying to keep up. So suffice to say, like, I felt so bad, and like my feet hurt, and honestly I was near tears because I was so frustrated, and I had thoughts of quitting because I was so frustrated. And I just felt like as soon as I was gonna get there, they were all gonna wanna do 25 miles, and they were gonna wanna average 25 miles every day, just like this, with no breaks. And I was just despairing, like I couldn't do it. And so I get there just expecting this, expecting the worst. We had a family meeting, and just, it was totally different. First of all, we're only doing 20 miles, so we're stopping now because like 2 or 3 of us were struggling. So then the others were like, yeah, it's fine, we don't have to do 25. So that was awesome. Second off, it came out that basically everybody hated the lack of breaks today. Like they all were like, oh my gosh, we took like no breaks today, and I missed that. So now we agreed we're gonna take more breaks again and probably just start earlier so we feel like we can make miles if we have to. But anyways, everyone was just so supportive, and I was so, I don't know, I just convinced myself that I knew exactly what was gonna happen, but then it surprised me when it didn't, and I'm so happy that it wasn't like that.